Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. So this video is very long overdue. I combed my locks out in like January. It is now April and I have yet to make a video of my new hair that I decided to do. I know that my boyfriend and I have posted some vlogs and some videos on my channel since me combing out my locks, but I've never made a video addressing my hair. You just probably have seen my hair in our previous videos. This is very long overdue as far as an update for my hair. But if you can tell, I don't know how well you can tell with this background, I decided to start Microlocs. So yeah, it's kind of like a complete 180 from how my locks were before. If you haven't seen my locks before, I'll probably just insert a picture somewhere now. Yeah, I decided to comb out my 2-year-old thick locks. I decided to comb them out for many reasons, but I also made a video on my channel, which I will try to put somewhere in this video as well, as to why I decided to comb out my locks. But ultimately, I'm happy with the decision. I look at like my old videos or like my old pictures and like, oh my gosh, my hair was so long and it was so thick. And like, I would say I miss it, but I love both hair journeys, if that makes any sense. I love all types of locks. I love thick locks, I love thin locks, I love micro locks, sister locks, freeform locks. Like, I love all locks. So I feel like my hair is just gonna be locked no matter what. So as long as it's locked, I feel like I'll love my hair. So this is what it's looking like right now. I'll try to do some like close-up pictures. Wow, I'm very close to the camera. So why I decided to start Microlocs versus any other type of locks. So after I combed my locks out, I really wanted to go to a loctician and get them professionally started. I wanted to get smaller locks, like traditional locks, but just small ones. And then I just started researching more. And I remember when before I even started my first set of locks, I remember like trying to decide between traditional locks and sister locks. And ultimately I chose traditional locks because it definitely fit my budget at the time. I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna be able to afford sister locks. All the videos that I've like watched with people talking about the prices and how it's like more expensive per inch after a certain length and all these different things. And just like the retightenings and how much those cost and everything, I decided not to go with sister locks, and I ended up just starting my locks myself traditionally. So the second time around, when I was deciding what I wanted to do with my hair, because I was already set on just doing small traditional locks. That's what I thought I was gonna do. And throughout my research, I discovered Microlocs, which I had heard the name before, but I just didn't really know what the difference was. And I didn't really see a lot of people have them back then. So now that I've been seeing a lot more people and I'm understanding what the difference is, I decided to go on the route of Microlocs. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, wow, that's a lot of hair, a lot of work. I don't think that it's that difficult to take care of. I mean, I'm kind of only in like my 3rd month.
Yeah.
It's only my 3rd day out here. I don't know.
Yo.
So far, it's been pretty simple, I believe. I don't really do much. I wash my hair like every other week. I might start washing it weekly. I'm not sure, it just depends. The way I wash it, I braid and band, which I'll probably do a wash video eventually, but basically you just take different sections and then you braid them and then you rubber band the ends and kind of like fold them on top of each other. And then you leave enough room in the braid to like, you know, wash your scalp and everything. So it's not like difficult. I think it's pretty simple. So I've written down some things that I feel would probably be frequently asked just so I can put them in the video in case somebody's wondering. So I started them January 31st, like I said. It took 2 days to do. I actually did them and then I ended up separating them because they were too big, which is funny because that's the same thing that happened with my first set of locks. I like redid them like the next day. My second retie was March 31st. I don't know, I can't remember when my first one was for the life of me. Even like looking back in pictures, like the dates just don't pinpoint. So I don't remember exactly the first one. The second one was March 31st. I'm due for one soon. Like you can see, I have some roots, a lot in the front that are like loose. Like you can barely see my scalp. It's been 3 weeks. So I think I might retie them maybe the week after next week. I'm not sure. Depends on my schedule, but most likely next week or the week after that. So one of the things that I love about locks, regardless of the type, is that you don't have to use as much product as you would if you were a loose natural. So one of the things that I love about locks are that you don't use as much product as you would if you were a loose natural. And with Microlocs, I feel like you use even less product because you don't need any type of like root twisting cream or gel or anything. You just use the interlock tool, whatever interlock tool you prefer to use, or some people retwist their Microlocs. I personally wouldn't, but who knows, maybe down the line I will, because I do understand that retightenings take a long time. My second one took about 2 days, but like I didn't have to spend the whole second day, if that makes sense. So it was definitely a lot faster than my first one. My first one lasted like 3, almost 4 days. So to get down to like basically 2 half days was definitely a big feat. I was definitely proud of myself. The products for Microlocs, I feel like, are very minimal. You need some type of clarifying shampoo, some type of, this is my spray bottle. It's just distilled water and lavender essential oil. I also use rose water from time to time, oil, and that's pretty much it. So I'll spray my hair like every other day, and I'll oil my scalp maybe like twice a week. But that's pretty much it. So I'm not a person that really likes to do their hair much or do much to their hair. So I really love that the only thing that I really have to worry about is my retighten in 4 to 6 weeks, or however long I decide to wait. I don't want to wait too long, but yeah, I can, space it out, and just, that's really the only maintenance that I have to do, which I love. I feel like even when they're like grown out from your roots and need to be retightened, I feel like it still looks good. I feel like it's not as like, you need to retie / retwist your hair like as apparent if it would be on like thicker locks, because I feel like Microlocs look, you just look like a fro in a lot of situations, like a defined fro. So like a lot of people honestly just think that this is how my hair like grows out of my head, and I don't have time to like explain, but a lot of people can tell that they're either like sister locks or Microlocs, which I like, because I feel like a lot of people that have like sister locks like ask me like, you know, how long, etc., etc. You know, I explain that they're Microlocs, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really loving this journey so far. It's pretty simple. Like I said already, I'm probably gonna do my next retie like next week or the week after or something, because not all of my locks feel like they're ready to be retightened. There are some that aren't like grown out that much. I'm loving my hair, and I love that I do them myself. I love that I don't have to pay somebody to do it for me. I eventually will probably go to a loctician, because interlocking over 150, I don't know how many locks I have. I'm probably gonna do a video counting my locks eventually, but having over 150 locks to individually interlock does take a lot. This one lock will not stay down, like, to save my life. Like, it won't stay down. I don't know which side to put it on because it won't stay down. I eventually feel like I might go to a loctician to do them if I just really don't feel like doing them one day. But that is a lot of money, so I probably will just force myself to do it. I love that I have the option to do it myself though. That's what I love. But I guess I'll just show a couple more clips of my hair. But yeah, that's basically it. 3 months Microlocs. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, my personal page, and my lock page. I definitely need to be more active on my lock page for sure. I'm just bad at like taking pictures of my hair recently. I don't know why. Like my first lock journey, I was taking pictures all the time. Now this one is kind of like, I mean, nothing's really happening so far. It's like, I guess I'll take pictures when there's more like growth or it looks different, but I feel like it looks pretty similar to how it looked when I started. I mean, I feel like some more definitely have locked, but for the most part, looks pretty similar to when I first started. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know any suggestions that you want to see. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.